Hello viewers, this is Nidhi. Today I'm explaining input in Java. Like in my previous video, I have explained different type of Java statement like assignment, declaration statement and output statement done in previous video. Now in this video, I'm explaining how we can input in Java through the input statement. Then firstly, what is input? Like anything that we have needed for the execution of program, like without input we can't get the output, that is known as input. It means it is any type of information that is needed by our program to complete its execution. And how we can input in Java, like we have a need of some standard IO streams for inputting and output the value. Standard IO streams are known as, like for input we can use system.in. This is the input stream, standard input stream in Java for input any value. Same for output, then output standard stream is system.out is standard output stream for output the value in Java. Then we are studying about input in Java in this video. Then what are the various ways to input the data values? Here I have written, first way is using assignment statement, already done in previous video, example also given in the programs, and by using the function argument, by using a scanner class, by using input stream reader class. All are the methods through which we can input the values in Java. First is done in previous video, assignment statement and example also given, program explained also. And in this video, we are learning about the second method for input the value in the Java. Second method is by using function argument. What is a function argument? In this method, accept the values. We can accept the values from the user at the time of run, execution time, and variables whose values to be input must be provided, must be entered as an argument of the main function. When we use main function, then we can accept the value from the user in the form of variables in the main function. I also have explained this in the help of example. Then it is clear also. Now I'm starting with example public static void main and integer x and y. It is an example of by using a function argument. This example gives the output after the processing by taking the variable as an input and after the processing then give the output. Now I'm explaining here example like write a program in Java to print the sum and average of three numbers. Then start the program with class or public, you can write also public class, then name of the class, then main function line public static void main, public static void main, and here in the main function pass the argument like we are doing here the sum of three numbers and average of three numbers. Then by taking three variables as an input like int x, int y, int z. These are the three variables through which we can take the value for the sum and get the output. Again open the curly braces and for sum then take one more variable int sum semicolon. Then for the average then take a variable in the data type as a float. Maybe it is in decimal, then we can take the data type float. Average, then take the avg as a variable and do the sum. Then sum is equal to, when user enter any number, then stored in x, y and z. Then sum is equal to x plus y plus z. Sum is stored in this variable. How we can get the average? Like we are doing the sum here of three numbers. Then average is equal to sum upon sum divided by three numbers, then 3, then semicolon. And how we can get the output? Everyone knows, done in my previous video. System dot out dot print, then sum is equal to quotes close plus, and sum stored in sum variable, then write the sum, bracket close, then semicolon. For the second statement, like we want to print the average, then I'm writing here system dot out dot print, two statement given here, then I'm using here print ln, concept done in previous videos. Print ln, and average is equal to quotes close plus avg, variable name, bracket close and semicolon. Then close these brackets, main function and the class. Then after this processing, we can get the output of this program, like sum of three numbers stored in sum variable and average of three numbers stored in average variable. Now explaining one more program done in previous videos, like how we can get the simple interest and amount by using the function argument. Now I'm explaining one more program. Program is, write a program in Java to find the simple interest and the amount by using a function argument. Then this is a BlueJ window. Then first you will click on new class option, then give the name for class. Suppose the name of class is, we are finding out here simple interest, then you can give the name SI, and any name you can give. Click on OK button. Then this is a class icon, this is known as class icon. By double clicking here or right click this, then you can open the open editor window option through open the editor window. Otherwise you can double click here. This is the editor window, and this is here what is written, it is a pre-formatted coding and no use of this. Then you can select it by selecting whole as a, by pressing Ctrl A key, then delete. Then now you can write your own code for Java program. Each and every program always start with the public class keyword, then write public class, then the name of class, name should be the same that is given in the new class, like SI given. Then open curly braces and then give the main function line, public static void main. Then in the next line you can write public static void main. Then within the main function, this is a function, we are passing an argument, then pass the argument in this function. Then we are finding out here the simple interest. The formula for simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. Then principal rate and time is not given in the program. Then we are taking the input from the user because we are inputting the value through the function argument. Then pass the argument here. Then first variable we will take integer principal for the principal, then the rate, then for time. Then these three variable for input the value. After inputting the value, then use the formula, and we are storing the result in which variable, then take that variable. Like simple interest may be in decimal, then we can take the data type as a double for storing the fractional value. Then double is a data type. Then maybe simple interest, then you can use S simple interest variable. Then in next line we can write the formula. S is equal to simple interest is equal to P open bracket P into R rate into time, then close the bracket and divide it by the 100. This is the formula for simple interest. Then we are finding out amount in it also. Then formula for amount is principal plus simple interest. Then take one more variable amount. Then we can declare here declaration of the variable integer amount. Okay, then put the formula after this here. Amount is equal to A is small, amount is equal to principal plus SI, and semicolon after each and every statement. Clear? Then how we can print the simple interest and amount? By using the output statement. Then S is in capital, system dot out dot print ln. I'm taking here because we are in output printing two statements. Then ln for each output in different line. Then simple interest is equal to quotes close, then you will use plus, and the output storing in this variable in S. Okay, in this variable S, then we will write here the S bracket close and semicolon after statement. Then we can copy the statement and print the amount also. You can select and make the copy of this statement for saving the time, and then you can print it also. Here, paste. In place of simple interest, we can write here amount is equal to then quotes close, then plus amount storing in which variable? We are storing in A variable. This is the variable for storing the amount. Then we can write here amount. It will fetch result from A variable. Bracket is closed and semicolon also done. Then close bracket, first bracket for the main function and one more bracket for the, you can give together also, otherwise you can put here, both are correct, no problem. Okay, then you can check your program by compiling the program for checking the errors. If any error, then it will show, otherwise it will show your program is error free. Compile it. Then what is done here? Showing error or not? Wait a minute. Yes, look here, I'm showing you. Then this screen will show the error. Look, I am showing you. In this, look here, what is written here? There is error found in a class, control K or click right to the here, because error found in SI. because we have taken here SI and here S taken for simple interest, then this variable should be the what? S for simple interest. Here we are storing the output in S variable, or here we have written SI, that's why it is showing error. Then S we can write, then it is correct now. Then compile by clicking on compile button. P plus S, P is also same, A is equal to P plus S. Again this program showing the error because here taken variable P, taken variable A, and A is which type? A is integer type, and here simple interest is double type. Then data type should be the same, that's why it is showing error. Then both the variables should be the same data type. Then delete this, one more error here. Then we will remove this line, and A amount is also which type? Double type here, comma and amount. Then again compile the program and check. Then it will show there is no error. Look at the bottom here, then no syntax error. Okay, then we can execute the program also by clicking on, after compiling, then close window, and after clicking on class icon, right click here, click on void main option, then enter the principal value. You can enter any value, like 2000 I'm entering here. Then for rate, then you can enter, maybe rate is 10, and time is 2 years. Then click on OK button, then it will show the output like this. Simple interest is equal to 400 and amount is equal to 2400. You can also clear this screen by clicking here option and clear screen option given here. Otherwise you can use shortcut key Control K for removing it, Control K. And for closing this window, then you can press Control W. Okay, then this is a explanation of finding out the simple interest with the help of a function argument. Thank you. Maybe it's clear. If you will satisfied with my video, my programs, then please subscribe, share and like. Thank you.